Welcome back. Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Fantastic Fridays, and we're in the segment called Talk the Ting with Kim. And today we're discussing 10 popular myths about breast cancer and the facts you need to know. So before the break, just in case you're just joining, we mentioned 5 of them. The first one, and as Mr. I'm read each of them, we want to say, no go so, cause by the end of the show, we're not going to know these, alright? So, number 1, breast cancer is more common in women with bigger breasts.
No go so.
Alright, number 2, breast cancer only affects middle-aged or older women.
No go so.
Alright, number 3, if you maintain a healthy weight, exercise regularly, eat healthy, and limit alcohol, you don't have to worry about breast cancer.
No go so.
Alright, a breast injury can cause breast cancer. That's number 4.
No go so.
And number 5, consuming sugar causes breast cancer.
No go so.
Alright, Bree not gonna talk about that one because she not converted just yet. Right, and that's fine. But number 6 is a very important one because even Lionel mentioned something along that line just now. Number 6, finding a lump in your breast means you have breast cancer. Guys, that is a myth. So not because you find a lump means automatically that you have breast cancer. How much of us thought that? Because I think them always tell you, say, get exams and self-exam and find lump. And then once you get the lump, everybody know have heart attack. Right? So once again, for number 6, finding a lump in your breast does not mean that you have breast cancer. Only a small percentage of breast lumps turn out to be cancer. But if you discover a persistent lump in your breast that is new, or you notice any changes in breast tissue, it should never be ignored. It is very important that you see a physician for a clinical breast exam. He or she may possibly order breast imaging studies to determine if the lump is of concern or not. Take charge of your health by performing routine breast self-exams, like I just mentioned, establishing ongoing communication with your doctor, getting an annual clinical breast exam, and scheduling your routine screening mammograms. So guys, finding a lump, we're going to follow the rule. Finding a lump in your breast means you have breast cancer.
No go so.
Alright. So, number 7, and this one I've heard a lot as well. A mammogram can cause breast cancer or spread it. Want to hear that one?
Yes.
You hear it?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Because I said the radiation from the machine are going to give me the cancer.
You know, people have
So
outside
why?
They're not giving you cancer in there.
Exactly. So there's actually a very popular belief that, okay, why am I gonna use a machine that's gonna give me cancer to check if I have cancer? That not really make no sense. So guess what? It is a myth. It is not true. And one thing I'll always tell you guys, always do your research. So even though me research and check out the information and come present it to you, guys, do your research. We know we're in an age of TikTok and all these things. Find some TikTok about breast cancer then, right? Find some 1-minute videos or 20-second videos about it, right? But I would always say, nothing beats doing your own research and doing your own reading, right? And go to some really credible sources as well. So a mammogram or x-ray of the breast currently remains the gold standard for the early detection of breast cancer. During a mammogram, the breast tissue is compressed, and I know this is where enough other things say, boy, it hurts, or it's like a painful, so I'm not do it. But really what happens is that the breast tissue is compressed to reduce the thickness of the breast.
Yeah, so the machine can basically see through.
Exactly, in order to get high quality x-ray images. Neither the compression of the breast required for a mammogram nor the amount of radiation used in a screening causes cancer or causes cancer to spread. In fact, according to the NDC, the benefits of early detection of breast cancer through mammograms, I should say, far outweigh any potential risk. Right? So guys, don't make nobody telling us it can cause cancer. Then you sit down with cancer and wait till you reach a late stage. Then you're told, oh, you have to do chemo. And then, as we already know, and it's something we don't have any control over, treatments are not cheap. We don't have no control over it. So why not try your best to prevent it overall, right?
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm going to say and gentlemen intentionally, right? Because that's actually going to be one of the points that we get to very soon, which actually is next. So before I get to that, the rule, a mammogram can cause breast cancer or spread it.
Not gonna go so.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
All right. So that takes us to myth number 8. Only women are diagnosed with breast cancer. Did you guys think that?
Nothing no go so, cause we know that.
You didn't know that long time, or
Yeah.
you know that like last week or a few years ago?
Couple years.
You know, you're just making me feel dumb now.
No, that is not the aim. The aim is the reality is there's a lot of things that we don't know, right? And that is why I like to do these conversations, because while me I try research for teaching, me I learn to half of these things I never knew, but I'm glad because now I'm actually interested in reading up on stuff, So if I'm really intrigued about something, guys, I will sit down and Google and this. And what I do, as I always tell you guys, I don't read from one link. I'll read from 6, 7 link and then find the common factors, right? So anything, if it come across all the 7 sources, then we say, all right, there must be some truth to it, right? Because enough people have been saying it, enough research or researchers have been saying it, so there must be some sort of truth. I think I saw a comment on the live.
Right.
And I'm not sure if there's any comments on the WhatsApp.
Well, I've been up to date with the WhatsApp. Let's see what's going on the Instagram live. Just doing a quick refresh.
Yes, so this ties into what Carter Shakespeare said, that it's not only women that can be diagnosed with breast cancer.
All right. So Pinky Brewster chimes in. She says, can that cause? Oh wait, let's go up to the top here. She says, if your child bites you on your nipple, can that cause breast cancer?
No.
You were here earlier. We said not that direct injury to your breast do not cause
No,
breast
it
cancer.
may bring extra attention to your breast. So you might end up going to a doctor because the child bites you.
Right.
And then during whatever checks and if surgery needed or whatever, then it can be revealed that maybe cancer was there all along, but you did not know. But it doesn't cause it.
Right. So she's saying, well, about the sugar comment, she says sugar BTs. All right. Von Iwill says, false. Not only women alone can be diagnosed. Men can develop breast cancer as well.
Exactly. So Von is correct and Carty is correct. So although breast cancer overwhelmingly affects women, 310,720 will learn that they have the disease this year alone. That's reality. Remember I told you 1 in 8 earlier?
Yeah, but that
3 in this year alone, 310,000.
I'm going to next year.
Well, it's just based, I guess, on annual research or annual numbers. They can basically estimate. And as I said, guys, I only see these numbers going up. That's just the reality until we start making major changes. Right, which we're not doing. So 310,720 women will have learned that they have breast cancer this year alone, right? And this is worldwide. Men can also be diagnosed because they have breast tissue, right? So men, once you have breast tissue, you are also vulnerable. So in 2024, an estimated 2,790. Yes, it's way less in numbers, but still a lot. As about said, still a lot.
Magic is that we never have breast food.
Right? 2,790 men will be diagnosed and 530 will die from the disease. I know, it's sad. It's sad. So, recent studies on male breast cancer have revealed molecular differences in men's tumors. So, the tumors, the mass that's there, there's a difference in the tumors, and it also has noted that men tend to be undertreated, leading to worse outcomes. So, that's why men will die from it, because we're not thinking that it's possible, and they're not even getting it checked out, and not looking into it. When you go to the doctor, they don't mention nothing about office unless the chest hurts, right? So these conversations need to become the norm, right? So once again, only women are diagnosed with breast cancer.
Not naga
No,
so.
no, so.
All right. So number 9, and I love this one because I never even knew this one before I saw it, right? Breast cancer always causes a lump you can feel.
Kim, like, you know, like, so, well, okay.
So it's not always something that it's recommended that you do your
Yeah.
self-exam because it will help,
But then still get the
but
proper-
still gonna get the proper
That's
ones
correct.
because not the fact that you don't feel nothing, no mean say nothing no did it.
Might be even you don't know what you're feeling.
Exactly.
Maybe like, yo, me not feeling alone. But it's probably there. And a doctor now would come and say, wait, I feel something here. So you might
Exactly.
put on there,
And ladies,
Yeah.
our breast goes through changes. That's just the reality. Especially every month as well. Because as the time of month comes, it's a different thing. Some women it's tender, it's swollen, it's this, it's that, it's heavier, all kind of things. So you have to know your breast.
see, just like the woman, the breasts are also moody.
Yeah, they do
Uh-huh.
their own thing.
Yep.
You know, like,
So, gentlemen
brain.
in a relationship, sometimes if the female says no, you can't really, it's not because she's trying to be moody or whatever.
she is
It's probably actually it
Very
hurts
awesome.
or it's sensitive. Yeah, because I know person that say yeah when their time of the month come, it's super sensitive. All them shirt, literally the shirt brush it. It's a hurt them.
If your shirt offends you.
But they can't. They're at work. They're doing all these
I'm
things,
just saying that.
right? So
But yeah.
we have to understand these
That
things.
just shows how unstable women are. They're not.
Sir, that's a
That's a
different
personal
discussion
attack.
and that's a personal attack and we're not getting into
I'm
it.
just saying it's so complicated. I know I understand because you guys
Or how about,
complication.
I was about to say, how about those are the things that cause us to be moody? These things that we have. Yes, it's not that we moody and then it come with it.
My word is it might not have gone cross that, but I'm just saying that. That's why you guys are so complicated, guys.
Yeah,
Everything
man.
have its own complication.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, our breast them not do nothing.
Exactly. They're just like, out here exit. Half of the time without shirt, just out here.
I can't be supposed to jump 2 times.
That's all the out here doing, right? Unless you're at the gym and not try to build it, but other than that, we're not nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So, as we said, breast cancer always causes a lump you can feel. That's a myth. So, breast cancer might not cause a lump, especially when it first develops. People are sometimes under the impression that breast cancer always causes a lump that can be felt during a self-exam. They might use this as a reason to skip mammogram. So because you not feel nothing, you not get no checks, thinking they'll be able to feel any change that might indicate a problem. However, breast cancer doesn't always cause a lump. By the time it does, guys, the cancer might have already moved beyond the breast into the lymph nodes. So usually when you feel the lump, that's when it's serious.
Yeah, it's growing.
Right? So that's why you need to get your checks done. So although performing breast self-exams is certainly a good idea, we're not said stop that, but it's not a substitute for your regular screening. It is not a substitute, don't replace it. So, following a rule, breast cancer always causes a lump that you can feel.
Not gonna go
so.
Alright. And then number 10. Annual mammograms guarantee that breast cancer will be found early.
Not gonna
How
go
do
so.
we win? Right? Like when I saw it, I was like, how do we win?
I was thinking some of these myths would be in your favor.
No.
But the myths them, they're really kind of just an expert. Oh, because
There's no escape.
You're safe. No, you're not safe. Like, give us some positive
No,
myths.
I'm gonna be honest. When I did this research and I realized that any corner we turn is like your corner dot,
Yeah,
I was like-
you guys are more at risk. Like, it's
I
not-
was like, is this a pandemic? I'm not no, say, but it's not a choice. This
But
is
would
just
Jamaican
gonna happen.
say anywhere turn Makajaku? I say
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened because they're always saying, get your mammograms done, and then no. The final tip, as much as I was hesitant to put it there, I say, you know what, let's be honest. Annual mammograms does not guarantee that breast cancer will be found early, but there's a reason for that, right? So it's normal to breathe a sigh of relief when your mammogram comes back clean. Most women think, at least, I'm good for another year, and put breast cancer out of their minds. Although mammograms are a very good screening tool, it isn't foolproof. So just like anything, it is not foolproof. It can return a false negative result, meaning that the images look normal even though cancer is present. It's estimated that mammograms miss about 20% of breast cancers at the time of screening. 4 false negative results tend to be more common in women who have dense breast tissue, which is made up of more glandular and connective tissue than fatty tissue. Younger women are likely to have dense breasts. The reality of false negatives explains why a woman can have a normal mammogram result and then get diagnosed with breast cancer a few months later. Some women can have a series of normal mammograms and still be diagnosed with advanced breast cancer. Although there are cases where breast cancer develops and grows quickly in the year or so after a true negative mammogram. So that can also happen. It can grow quickly. It's not as common, it's not as frequent, but it does happen. But what we're saying is that you could still get false negatives and think that you're good, and then, as them said, somewhere down the line you hear you have an advanced stage of it, then you wonder why, So one of the things I'm gonna recommend, ladies, is work on your health. That's where we're starting from. And this is something that we were discussing heavily once upon a time. Then it sort of veered off, I think, just as how our practices veered off, But we do have to work better on our health, and not necessarily just for New Year's resolution. Come, say no phone and say, alright, no minute since you start. No, you gotta wait till January because Christmas around the corner. You plan for the extra food. Yeah. So so let me not start putting the work before.
But Christmas come, you're going to put on more. So take off.
That is the wise way. But most people are like, we're not going to really put on more work. We're not going to start the work and then can't eat. No, that's not how we should be seeing it. Right. It really should be about our health and wellness.
And Pinky Brewster has listed a way that she's willing to help out.
Mm-hmm.
She says, feel men nipples help reduce breast cancer.
Actually, that's one of the things that I remember. I don't remember which year it was, but they said, gentlemen, you guys have a big role in helping women because Uno should know if the breast feel different. Exactly. So if something is off, you'll be like, hold on, we're not used to that. Yeah. What is that there, So you guys play an important part. I don't think anybody has ever really said, ladies, feel up the breast to see what is happening with them, but maybe it's a reality. It's a reality. Less than the 530 men will die. Yeah. Right? But guess what? You see, with the men, sometimes men don't want to survive so long, but they don't do nothing for themselves till a woman come in life and say, so I need to take vitamin, when I need to take care, I need to go to the doctor. No need for do all the. You have to wait till a female presence is in the life before they care about themselves.
As the philosopher Alkaline says, we just a live, we just a walk, just like a tree, something spark.
And how this spark will not go down.
So what we do when it sparks?
But it doesn't left there, so.
No. Repeat. Something spark. Repeat step 1.
No, when it sparks, when they need to do something about it, right? So fine if we not live on a walk, but when it sparks, action is needed, guys. So I'm gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get those mammograms done. We need to do self-exams. We need to take better care of our health. That's at the core of it. So you see half of them snacks here and juices here and fast food. And I understand the ease of it because it makes life easier. You reach home late and you can't better go cook. So you just buy a KFC. You just buy this, you order pizza, and you say, alright, and then the pizza not done the night before, so the next morning, warm up some pizza, so you understand, but then that's contributing to bad health practices.
Well, Cardi says, why number 10 so hard to follow still? But
No, we're still saying do it, right? But we're just saying false negatives will happen.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need a second opinion.
Yeah, so still get your checkups.
Get your checkups, and sometimes
go back in the next 10 years.
exactly, and sometimes your body tells you, not always tell you. Your body tends to tell you,
Look a sign.
right? So you might go and you get just like how if you're sick otherwise, right? And you go to the doctor and the doctor says, we check out everything, you're good. But you go home and you still feel away. You still feel, and you do a follow-up, or you go somewhere else and say, the doctor tell me, say, nothing wrong with me, cause him check everything and can't see nothing. But something's still off, and you go and you get a checkup, and then sometimes somebody else, or somebody, especially sometimes people say, all right, go to the specialist, somebody who, them not focus on everything else, them focus on the organ there, and then sometimes that is when something is revealed. So you need to pay attention to your body. And we can't really pay attention to it because the body is struggling, because a lot of us are just not taking care of it, right? So the body was basically created to support itself in every single way. We don't even need to be taking vitamins, but we're at that point now because we're not eating foods that provide vitamins.
Yeah.
We eat all the fast food and they have nothing in there. Actually, it's doing more harm. And then now we have to take vitamin supplements and cod liver oil and all these things to help bodily functions, So I'm just saying all that to say, let's take better care of ourselves. The month is wrapping up. Let's not wait till New Year for a new resolution. Friday is a perfect day to start. Friday night is a perfect day to start. Tomorrow morning, if you say, all right, you're tired, you want to go sleep, tomorrow morning, get up and start something. And I think
tomorrow we check.
And I think as we've said in previous conversations, I think when people think about exercise, we think about gym, we think stuff work for an hour, we think if we're not weights and them something that we can't do it, we think if we're not on a treadmill we can't do it. Guys, exercise is free.
As we said
exercise
earlier,
causes nothing.
Nothing
So it costs nothing. Literally get up and walk around.
Some sit-ups. Start doing those things that you can do. And if you're not sure what exercises I can do at home, just type in home exercise on YouTube.
And you will find how simple they are. You have applications as well, since we all about the phone. You have apps that are there. There are free ones. There's I think there's one called Workout at Home. They literally every day you log in, them give you like 10 exercises to do, and then when you're done, it basically check off the day. So it keeps calendar, everything for you. All you have to do is show up. Open the app, show up, do the workout, gone. And then because it's only like 10 exercises, you're done in like 15 minutes. But you did some sort of workout, You work the muscles, all of those things. So guys, that's my encouragement to you guys and to myself. Right? And to myself. To take better care of our health. So that's my rant. That is the end of my rant about our health. Did anybody learn anything new? Is there anything that stood out to you regarding breast cancer and the the myths that we debunked?
I learned a lot. I feel like I never know nothing.
Alright. We're not sure if that. Yeah, definitely some new information to the mind there. So people, doing the test, ladies, get tested.
Yeah. The most interesting part for me was the one about if your immediate relative has been diagnosed, then you start getting screening and you start getting screened 10 years before. That was new information to me and I found that very interesting. So do with that what you will.
Alright. So we have a flow credit for you to give away right now. Wonder if we can finish up also the trivia segment. If everybody's still on, everybody's still here, who's still with us. We got about 2 minutes to go before we wrap up the show. People, I do want to say big up to all the guests that we had a part of the show today. I want to say shout out to the reggae group known as Blaze Mob. With their single Rastafari Children that have been doing a lot. They're on the move right now. So keep on looking out for more information, more music, more visualizers, as they said. Big up to also our guests from earlier. We have Travis and Emo from the Emoji Fest team. And also want to say big up to Terrell Penkel, part of the Teacup team that's going to be happening over the weekend. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have coin?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so we're going to get the flow credit ready. Congrats to the digital winner earlier, Cardi Shakespeare. The trivia segment, I think we're gonna continue it online, or do I bring it next week?
I would say put one online this weekend. I feel like, the month to wrap up, let's do a weekend giveaway.
Alright, weekend for them.
Alright.
So, Flow users, let's go.
Drop on the phone. On the
Drop
phone.
it on the phone.
Drop
If you're
it on the
sitting home,
yeah.
take out your cell phone. The credit make you roam.
Fearful, yeah. Fearful.
Star 121.
Star 75603922167
Number sign, and you send. Let us know if you got that credit. 876.
Nobody got that credit.
792-3530.
Nobody got that
That's
credit.
876-792-3530. If you're on the Instagram live, drop your response there at Funtastic FM. People, it's Friday. It's the weekend. TGIF. Please party responsibly. Whatever you're doing at home, responsibly. Be safe out there.
Sir,
Have a safe
let me
weekend.
reread the credit.
No, them get it, man. Somebody get it.
The look on your face and everything.
What, I don't remember your read?
Star 121 star. Come quick. 7560392216736 number sign and send.
I think some of my people in my place.
Well, that's funny when it's same way.
Cardi says thanks again for a great show.
Thank you as well, Cardi, and we appreciate the feedback. Thank you, Pinky. I tell you guys, I love when we get the feedback, the questions, the concerns. I learn from you guys as much as you guys learn from us. So thank you. And as we said, next month are the right months.
It's 8 o'clock, we're out.
Email us at newstalk93fmsales@gmail.com. Visit our website at www.newstalk93fm.net.